3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
The Puff and Steph podcast, hanging out on your listening device once again. Hello, friends. It is Friday. The weekend is here, and soon that looks like it's actually going to mean something, so that's really nice. Hey, Steph, live from Florida.
Hi, happy Friday.
What's up with you?
Not much, just enjoying being down here where things are more normal and pools are open down here. Like up near us, pools aren't open, so It's nice to have a pool in the neighborhood.
You mean like community pools?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, do you work? Are you on the ground level, or are you on Yeah, you're on ground level, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are there just alligators everywhere? I don't even know how Florida works.
Yeah, no, there's some over there, but I'm just keeping my distance.
Like I'm looking.
We'll get the alligator cam. There actually is one, right across the street. There's a pond in his neighborhood, and we always walk by and look at the gator. But he's actually scared of people. If you try to walk towards him, he typically runs into the water. He doesn't seem aggressive.
Yeah, he's playing tricks on you is what he's doing. It's like,
Probably.
oh, he's not even aggressive. He lures you into a false sense of security. And then, boom, gator food.
And then he eats you, yeah. I definitely keep my distance, but, it's weird, but, he's actually kind of cute. When the sun is shining on him.
He's fooled you.
What?
He's fooled you.
I know, I can't believe I'm saying that about an alligator, but, when the sun's shining on him, he, smiles up at the sun, and he just looks so happy,
Until he eats your dog or family member.
True.
Do people feed him?
What?
Do people feed him?
I don't think so. I think people avoid him.
Okay. Which means he's hungry. So
yeah,
just be
exactly.
careful. So you just flew down there, and I'm curious to know how your flight went. Was it weird? Was it weird going through airports? How was the actual flight? Was it any different than any other flight you've been on?
I gotta be honest, I was expecting it to be super weird. I thought they were gonna make you sanitize before you get on the plane and all that kind of stuff. Other than I would say maybe 70% of the people were wearing masks. Other than that, it was completely normal. I thought that every other seat would be empty,
right.
But the flight was completely full. Every seat was filled, and other than a couple people wearing masks, it wasn't any different.
Well, it looks like United Airlines is asking health questions before you can board. Now, you didn't take United. What did you take?
Allegiant, because I'm broke.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You don't need frills. Just get me to Florida. Come on.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. Are you okay with this? United Airlines is asking people health questions before you can board, like whether you have any of the possible symptoms that have been diagnosed with COVID-19. How much are you willing to go through before boarding a plane? How personal are you willing to get with these people before they let you get onto their flying tube in the sky?
Right. I was really surprised they didn't do any of that with us. They weren't taking temperatures, asking questions.
That's a little odd, to be honest. One airline does it and the other one doesn't. Are we going to have kind of like TSA, We know as Americans our shoes are coming off. It is what it is. But then Once you get past that, each airline can do whatever they want. So if United wants to be and when was your last physical? And go ahead and turn your head and cough. And I'm going to need you to bend over and spread your butt cheeks.
Right. They can do whatever they want.
Be wow, United got really personal.
Yep, and Allegiant didn't at all.
United made me take a 23andMe test.
Weird.
Crazy. But I think, I'm going to use this phrase that everyone hates. Could that be the new normal going down the line? You know what I mean? Asking if you have any symptoms isn't invasive, but taking your temperature who knows what could come down the pike eventually if this thing never really goes away. They might start being pretty invasive. You never know. But you want to get to the Bahamas. You want to get to Florida. You want to go get to see your family, so you're willing to give up some of your shame to do it, I suppose.
Right. My guess is that most people will do whatever they have to do to just get on the plane.
I mean, we already go through scanners that basically see us naked.
Right.
So no lie, every time I go through one, as I walk by, like once I know I'm clear, I'm like, you guys like what you see?
That's such a Puff comment.
I say it all the time. And they all laugh and probably shake their head in disgust. So a new study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships concludes that playing hard to get does in fact increase potential mates' perceived desirability. And they mean it for online too. So you can't seem too eager. You almost have to seem a little disinterested. Or, are you rolling your eyes?
Yes, I'm hardcore rolling my eyes.
It seems to work. Why doesn't it work for you? Or why don't you think it works?
Well, I don't play hard to get because I have this weird thing where I like to just like be upfront about what I'm thinking and feeling, which apparently is very uncool. But I'm rolling my eyes because I hate the game playing and the like, oh, I can't act like I'm interested in her. I don't want her to know that I'm interested. Like, but why? Isn't that the point of this? Like, what are we trying to accomplish here?
I agree with you. Like, that's the thing. Me and you are on the same page, and we've talked about this. That I found that I had way more success in relationships. The few that I had way more success just being honest and being upfront and not being afraid of them saying, yeah, I don't really feel it.
Right. Well, and you know that I've had some incidents or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, with guys who do play the like I'm too cool for school card. And in a weird way, I see why this is right, because it does make them seem like cooler and it makes you like, well, wait, are they interested in me? But it's a lot better to just say, hey, I think you're pretty and fun and I'm interested in you. I mean, God forbid, but that's what I would like to hear.
But the problem is you can't say that and then be interested in the guys that play hard to get. The guys that play too cool for school, the guys that like, oh, I had a really fun time. Yeah, whatever. Oh, man, something must be mysterious. I bet he's got a lot of girls after him. I should try harder. Like, it worked. The games work or people wouldn't play them. It's kind of like these scams that old people fall for. If they didn't fall for them, they wouldn't do them. University of Rochester set up a series of experiments while participants spoke with but didn't see someone given the task of portraying various levels of desire to continue a relationship. So they couldn't see what the person looked like, but they'd act like this time, act like this time, act like this. And they found that playing hard to get or being a little bit more selective with your profile page rated that individual as more desirable than those with less selective profiles, like those saying, if you're not blonde and in shape, don't even talk to me.
Yep.
Like those guys ended up being more desirable than the guys that would be like, I'm just looking for someone to have fun with. Because I don't know, maybe you're trying to prove something. Maybe you think for some reason this guy is the cream of the crop, and you're trying to be like, I totally am good enough for you.
Right. Well, that's another thing. I think it becomes almost like a competition to try to like be good enough for that person.
No, I totally get it, and it works, and I know it works because
Don't tell people that. Don't tell people that.
A lot of those times, those hard to get, and I'm talking about dudes because whatever. Those hard to get dudes who play hard to get, they're also kind of jerks.
Yeah. Yep.
In real life.
That checks out.
And it just kind of lines up with the whole, why do these these amazing girls go after these jerks all the time? So
right, but it's true.
It all kind of makes sense, I suppose.
Unfortunately, it really does.
So, as mad as you were at the beginning of this, you've settled down to be like, yeah, no, totally, yeah. I didn't need a study to tell me this.
Yep, I knew it. I already knew it.
Coming up next, man, this is a crazy world we're living in. Stuff's getting canceled left and right.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Everyone is going through something right now, and we're all in this together. That's why CBD American Shaman of PA is looking out for you and your health. During this trying time, CBD American Shaman of PA is focused on safety and the needs of their customers. That's why right now they're offering curbside pickup along with home deliveries. Let American Shaman help you manage these stressful times. To find out how to get high-quality CBD products and a free bottle of Shaman cleansing gel without even leaving your car or home, visit hempushealth.com.
QuickSave Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. QuickSave Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the QuickSave Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Hey honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
So there's a lot of tension in America right now, a lot of racial tension, and rightfully so. I mean, some things have to change, that's no doubt. But I'm curious to know what your take on this, Steph, is. Do you think it should lead to the TV show Cops being canceled?
Oh, I didn't even think about the connection with that show.
Yeah, the show's 33rd season had been scheduled to premiere on Monday, but no episode has aired since last June. Since the protests against police brutality and in support of what happened with George Floyd started. So they just canceled it. Cops is done after like 32 seasons.
Wow. So are they done? Well, they won't show reruns, or they're just not making new seasons?
That's a good question. I have no idea about the rerun thing, because some places have bought them and they're in syndication and things like that. You know what's funny about Cops is, like, it kind of makes everyone look bad. Like, it's made people of all races look bad. It's made cops look bad, especially when, like, they get, like, outrun by the criminals. You ever see it? I don't watch it a lot. The very few episodes I have seen, the cops like, we'll catch them later. Like, not all the time, but I do remember seeing them being outrun. But not only that, the one that's really gotten people upset, Live PD is gone.
Oh, wow. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, Live PD has been canceled as well.
I mean, I could see both sides here, because I could see one side of people like saying, come on, just leave the TV show. But I could see people who think it needs to end, you know?
All right, from one controversial subject to the next. Steph, we're going to use your experience as a server for a unique perspective on this story. Some Las Vegas Strip restaurants are adding a 4% COVID-19 surcharge.
What?
Yeah. So when you get your bill, it's a 4% surcharge. Now, it's not mandatory. You can totally ask them to remove it, and they will.
Oh, okay.
But they say it's optional. You can have it removed, but they hope you won't notice. Basically, just like anybody else, those restaurants couldn't serve anyone during the lockdown. So now they're using it as a way to kind of boost sales a little bit. Now, they could have just put up their prices 4%.
Right.
Maybe they did. But, I mean, they don't tell you what it's going toward. It's not
I was going to say...
It's not going toward the server.
Right. Because that I could almost get behind, because, like, servers lost out on a lot of money over the last couple months. So if it was that, maybe get behind it, but like, who's the money going to? Where's that going?
Yeah, they're being kind of coy about it, but
That's so shady.
yeah. But like I said, if you're like, yeah, this is dumb, you don't have to pay it. So they're just trying to slip it in there. And here's the thing, when you go to Vegas, a lot of times you go just like, woo, I'm going to spend money. So
Right.
you get a bill at a restaurant and you're just like, okay. And they're like, COVID charge? It must be a thing here. I'm not from here. So what? I mean, you go to places, and I'm sure you see this in your travels. You go to places, and they have like hospitality taxes and things like that. Almost anytime you stay at a hotel, you have extra taxes that you don't normally have. It's just, and then when you're in Vegas, you're like, all right, whatever. This makes sense. I've never been here before. They're not trying to screw me over.
And you're absolutely right that some people probably wouldn't even notice it. Like they're gonna get a lot of people who probably don't even pay attention to it.
And the last thing we're going to talk about here. Do you have, other than this Florida trip planned, do you have anything? You said you, Myrtle Beach. No, not Myrtle Beach. Where are you going? Is it
Outer Banks.
Outer Banks. That's right.
Yep.
Do you remember what we talked about with the Outer Banks? What I was worried about?
Oh crap, what was it? Was it sharks?
It was sharks.
Of course it was sharks.
And did you see what happened at Ocean City, Maryland?
No. What?
A video of a massive great white shark was taken right on the coast of Ocean City, Maryland, by some fishermen.
Oh my gosh, were there people nearby?
Oh yeah, there was a boat full of people. Oh, you mean it on the beach?
Yeah.
Not that I saw. Like, it wasn't like right on the beach, but it was, I mean, it wasn't that far offshore.
Close enough, right. Okay, that's terrifying. Thank you for
Giant man-eating great white shark. They're not just in Australia. They're not just in the Pacific, California. They're right here in the Northeast.
Right now it's hitting really close to home. And I'm not nearly as scared of them as you are, but the more that we talk about them and the older I get, the less far out I will go. Like, I'll stand where the waves hit your feet, and it's like, yay, water, waves. But going farther out, when I was younger, I would go so far out. I just didn't care. But I'm getting a little more cautious now, largely because of you. So thank you for that.
There's this new video game out where you play as a shark, and you go around eating people.
Nuh-uh.
Swear to God.
What's it called?
It's like Maneater or something like that. I haven't bought it yet, but that's totally going to be purchased at some point. I'm going to go eat some fools.
There you go.
I remember going down to Florida with the wife. First time I was ever in Florida. And she's like, hey, we're at the ocean. You should go in the ocean. I'm like, are you kidding me? I've not avoided oceans my whole life just to get eaten right now.
Right.
Like, I got into just below my knees. I was pretty brave.
Wow, that is brave. So the water was below your knees.
Yeah.
Wow, you really put yourself out there, didn't you?
Not all heroes wear capes, Steph.
That is true.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of heroes, I was a hero the other day, and I left my house to go socialize in a public place.
What?
It was glorious. I'll tell you next.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Everyone is going through something right now, and we're all in this together. That's why CBD American Shaman of PA is looking out for you and your health. During this trying time, CBD American Shaman of PA is focused on safety and the needs of their customers. That's why right now they're offering curbside pickup along with home deliveries. Let American Shaman help you manage these stressful times. To find out how to get high-quality CBD products and a free bottle of Shaman cleansing gel without even leaving your car or home, visit hempishealth.com.
Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
I have fantastic news. So, just the other day, I, along with a few friends, spent a large amount of time out at a restaurant here in central Pennsylvania.
Out in public with the public people?
In public. 0 masks,
You didn't wear a mask?
but lots of fun.
Oh my gosh, wait, was it like an outdoor dining situation?
Yeah, we went to Permane Brothers in York because my buddy Adam is manager there.
Right.
And like my buddy Shiraj, my buddy Tristan, a couple other people I have never met before. We were all sitting around a table, drinking, laughing, telling jokes. It was unreal awesome.
That's so cool. Did it feel weird because you haven't done it in so long?
It felt like, and I don't want to downplay the people who have been in prison and their experiences, but it felt like I was a free man. It felt like, you ever see the movie Shawshank Redemption?
You know what? I have not, but I get I kind of got an idea.
Spoiler alert, this dude, Anthony Dufresne, he breaks out of prison. He crawls through this sewer pipe, very disgusting, but it goes out to this like outflow river, stream, pond, whatever it is. And the iconic scene, the iconic picture from Shawshank Redemption is the rain coming down and him in this pool, like, or pond, like looking up like, I'm a free man. That's exactly how I felt. I felt like Anthony Dufresne at the end of Shawshank Redemption, only I was at Permane Brothers in York, eating sandwiches and drinking beer.
Right, which is just as freeing, just as good of a feeling, right?
I think so. Because Anthony Dufresne, again, spoiler alert, was innocent and he got sent to prison. I didn't do anything wrong, but I was, just like many other people, felt punished by this COVID situation.
Yep.
So I felt like an innocent man in lockup.
Right.
And now I don't. I was a free man staring out at the stars in the sky, although I was underneath they have like an outdoor seating area with garage doors and stuff. So it was very nice. I was sitting under that, like a roof, like, it's amazing.
Wow, what a beautiful thing. So what was it like? Were the servers wearing masks?
Servers were wearing masks. There was a few other people there. They kept the tables separate. They had a rule of only 2 people in the bathroom at a time.
Wow.
And I was like, good, because I don't like going alone.
Oh my gosh. That just going out to eat like that seems like such a foreign concept. It's so weird. Mm-hmm. That's exciting. Congratulations,
Thank you.
I think.
Yeah, no, that is the correct thing to say to someone. It's congratulations.
I thought so.
Yeah, 100%. Nailed it. All right, time to stump Steph. This is a funny one. The average woman, I think you're going to get this. The average woman will only wear an outfit 7 times. Okay?
Wow.
And 14% of women gave this as the reason. What is it? The average woman will only wear an outfit 7 times, and 14% of women gave this as the reason why.
First of all, this is hilariously accurate because I either have outfits that I wear like not at all ever for some unknown reason, or I just wear them a few times, or it's like I wear the same yoga pants every single day.
You have a rotation, yeah.
Right. So is it that it doesn't fit them anymore?
Nope.
Do they get sick of it?
No. It's nothing like that.
Is it that they don't want to be seen in it too many times?
I'm going to give it to you. It's this. They didn't want to post picture on social media of themselves repeating an outfit.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah, so I'm pretty... I would say you got it.
Right.
I would say you got it. I'd give that to you. Here's the thing. If we did Perplex Puff and you did that for me, I think I would get this eventually, but you got it on like the third guess. I would probably need about 40 because guys don't think about this stuff. If I have a shirt that looks good on me, hangs well, all that stuff, I will take 1,000,000 pictures in that shirt and post them every day. I don't care. But women are like, oh, God, I wore this blouse. When did I wear this? Or I wore this dress. Oh, I have something on here from 3 years ago with this dress on. I can't wear it. Somebody's going to think about that picture from 3 years ago. I can't do that.
It's so right. And then I really hate to admit this. I've been debating in my head over the last 30 seconds if I was going to admit it. But I'm totally guilty because, like, I only have a few dresses that I really, really feel comfortable in and like the way that I look. You can't always get both comfort and look. So I have a few that I'll wear to weddings and I'll be like, oh, but I wore this to that wedding. And my mom will be like, that was 2 years ago. And I'm like, I know, but there's pictures. People are going to know. They're going to know.
I don't know if that makes you look good or bad. I think it's just, unfortunately, we live our lives on social media and we care too much sometimes about what people think. All right. This one's going to be tough. This one will be definitely tougher. 14% of parents surveyed said that they've almost crashed while doing this in the car. What is it? And this is key. 14% of parents surveyed said that they've almost crashed while doing this in the car. What is it?
Is it turning around to, like, calm down their kid? Nuh-uh.
It's disciplining their kids. I'll give that to you.
Yes.
Maybe I'm being too lenient today, but I think you got it.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining, them like turning around to say, like, Jimmy, stop teasing your sister.
Maybe it's me telling you to pay attention to all the words in the question. Parents instead of people.
Right, that definitely helped.
Wow, Steph. What a fantastic way to end the week. You killed it.
Thank you. Yeah, who would have thought? I don't normally do that.
All right, so weekend plans in Florida.
Tomorrow we're going... we're going to go to Disney Springs tonight for dinner, so that'll be my taste of Disney. And then tomorrow we're going to do Madame Tussauds.
Oh, the Wax Museum?
Yeah, that. I can't say her name.
Tussauds. It's just Tussauds.
Oh, I thought it was like Tussauds or something.
No, it's just Tussauds. It's French. They speak funny.
And Sunday, actually, we might go to Universal or to their water park because Universal parks are open right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we're debating because the masks are going to be super hot.
Yeah.
But they have like virtual queue lines, so you don't actually have to wait in line. You just put like, I want to get on this, and then they're like, come back in 45 minutes or whatever, which is actually really nice.
I wonder if they like spray down the seats after every ride and all that stuff.
Right. It would be interesting because I don't know how they're doing all that. But we also might do their water park because you don't have to wear a mask there.
Oh, because why? Water kills COVID, or we just don't know anything?
Apparently.
Right. All right, well, have a good weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. It is the Puff and Steph Podcast.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.